Hello, I'm Andrew Dutton, a third grade teacher at Fort Wayne Community Schools. We're doing project-based learning tasks with our students. This task is over aeronautical engineering. Our responsibility is to build and design 3 planes, one that can fly the fastest, one that can fly the farthest, and one that can stay in the air the longest.
The reason we use project-based learning is it does engage our students in a meaningful way, and it brings relevance to standards, and so they can see real-life examples of how this works in the real world, which of course helps them have a greater understanding of the standard and have an experience instead of just kind of a learning activity.
When choosing this activity, we decided to collaborate together as a third grade team, and we came up with this idea that we needed something that was fun and entertaining, but yet educational for the kids. So we chose this project because it got to show their artistic ability as well as their engineering thought process.
My favorite part about this lesson was creating a model airplane to see how it could fly.
I love this project because we get to create something that sometimes we can't create in school.
The impact of student outcomes using project-based learning is obviously extreme engagement and relevance. So when we have relevant, engaging work that brings in the state standards, we of course are going to have more engagement, which means more buy-in and also understanding the standards in a more, I would say, meaningful and in-depth way.
I learned in this activity that it's not always going to be easy to finish a task.
I created 3 different types of planes: the farthest, the longest in the air, and the most distant from my body.
One thing I learned in this lesson is we got to test airplanes because if you don't test them, they could crash and fly and it's not safe for pilots and others.
One group of teachers that use project-based learning pretty consistently is our ELL teachers. The reason they do that is because it does help build schema and a lot of background knowledge and vocabulary, which is challenging to fit in our daily curriculum. And so this way they get to see it, live it, do it, and it really helps the vocabulary stick.
I'm excited for the end of the project, for the race, to see among all the students that the plane that goes the fastest and the farthest.
I'm looking forward to presenting our final project on social media.
One thing that I greatly appreciate about project-based learning is the teams that really are interested in that and hold on to that have built strong professional learning communities with themselves because they are really into the project and they do a lot together, and it really becomes a cohesive group and they own all of the students, and it is a really awesome thing to see.